Thanks, Brother. And now it's a pleasure to introduce the founder of this organization, Mr. George Marcello. George.
Thank you very much, and it never fails to amaze me every time I come to this school, and all the preparations that you make, and then all the stories that we hear here, and it just leaves me with just this a mixture of a very proud feeling, and also with a feeling and an urgency that there's a lot more work to be done. And I think I can really say, because I visited literally thousands and thousands of schools over the past 10 years, your school ranks as #1 when it comes to this issue. And that's not an easy thing to say, because a lot of schools do a lot of great work. And for me to say that, it really means something. And, if only somehow we can get the whole world to watch your school, to see what happened here today, and to see the wonderful students that carry the torch, to see Sarah and Ben talk so passionately, and to hear the wonderful stories that we heard. If only we could get the whole world to watch this. And you know what? We are. In this campaign, what we're doing literally is we're visiting over 300 cities, and literally thousands of schools are coming together from 300 cities in 36 countries of the Americas. And our idea and our hopes, and what we're hoping is that somehow we can use your school as sort of the school to try and reach towards, a model, so to speak, for all these other schools that we're going to be visiting in the future. And literally there's thousands. And as a result of your school showing what you show, my feeling is that you're going to be inspiring a lot of other schools. And when Pope John Paul II blessed that torch on September 5th, 2001, that is here somewhere, it's over here, that was carried today, he wisely said that, organ and tissue donation was a genuine act of love. So you got to listen to the words that he said, a genuine act of love. In a world where there's so much love needed, he coined it a genuine act of love. But the other important thing that he said was, pass the torch to the students, for they shall be the spokespersons that will bring this issue to the world. The original student that he was thinking of, probably, and he didn't even know him, was Christopher, who carried that torch 5 years ago at 14 years old with a beeper needing a liver transplant. He came to your school and many other schools, and as a result, he inspired literally hundreds of thousands of kids. And from those hundreds of thousands of kids, 100 were selected to create the SOS 4,000 Canadian student torch relay. And that was a complete success. So now we're in our next stage. We're bringing this torch to 36 countries. And I got to think back to what the Pope said. Pass this torch to the students. And no matter what, through thick and thin, we're doing that every day. We're passing it to the students. And I really believe if we can continue doing that, go through all these cities, get all these students, get all these schools involved, I think collectively that there will be enough students' voices to wake up the world. I think we will have an opportunity to really wake up the world about this important issue. And guess what? Your school is going to lead the way, because your school is a shining example of what thousands of other schools can do, and as a result of that, that's how we're going to reach over 1 billion people in the world. So I think I want to leave it on that note, but I do want to thank everybody here, including your staff, the students, the speakers, everybody here, to don't forget this. You know, don't make it yesterday's news. Stay in touch, because I'm going to make you guys the school for all the other schools, and you'll see that on our website as well. So thank you, and God bless you.
Let's give our official torchbearers and Mr. Marcello a warm Immaculata response. I would like to thank the audience for their attention and their concern and their seriousness. This is a very important issue. So at this point, the assembly is now complete. I would ask you to remain seated because we have to leave the library in a proper fashion. So let's say the 6 rows from the back, you may leave, everyone else stay seated. So 6 rows, please leave quietly. Thank you very much.
Yeah, 2 days. Until tomorrow. Do you want to grab? Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Because I have lunch right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a place in mind?
Yeah, we can go to Elgin Street if you want.
You want me to phone you?
Yeah.
I could phone you.
Yeah, we can.
Very nice meeting you.
Yes, and sorry about your dad.
Sure. Or I would buy you lunch. That's the idea.
Let me try that. Okay.